What's good, LA and the rest of the world? You're now tuned in with Hit 'em Up the podcast. You feel me? You already know it's me, DJ Sir Tyson, and I got the Compton boy, the Eastside, Benzz. What's good with you?
Man, glad to be here, bro. I appreciate you having me,
For
bro.
sure.
For real.
You know, I had to get you in. You definitely been one of the dudes who been doing this thing for a minute, and I seen you building more traction and shit with more projects, and especially I feel like you more one of the front runners in LA when it comes to the R&B scene. You know what I'm saying? We do pay a lot of attention to the rap more nowadays and stuff, but like R&B, we still want to keep that, you know what I'm saying, on the scene as well, and it is because we have like good artists like, you know, Zion Bill, Ocho, you know, all them niggas.
Yeah.
Speaking of them, like I seen they did some like song together, you feel me? And I felt like they left you out on that shit. I said, hold on, that look like the singing nigga anthem, you feel me? It was Zion, Ocho, and who else? I forgot what the name of it was. It was like three of them.
Tyler, was it?
Yeah, him. Yeah.
You want my opinion on that?
No, my bro, no.
I mean, I don't mind speaking my opinion on anything. Sometimes I do feel left out.
Yeah.
On certain projects, on certain things, on certain shows, you know. But it's funny, I was just having this conversation with, I think, one of my homies, one of my close, like one of my day ones. He was telling me how somebody was upset because they felt like they started what they started, and they didn't get no credit, right? So I'm like, bro, a lot of niggas feel like that. Like, to a certain extent, I feel like that. Like, I can't name nobody that was really, really singing before me. Like, I can name some older niggas, Ty Dolla $ign, you know, the ones that popped already. Tight. But like this new wave, like 2017, you go back and listen to everybody that's singing right now, they not singing in 2017.
Right.
I was. So I could have that same energy, like, oh, nigga, it's me, I did this first, where my respect? Big soldier, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but that's just not my mentality. So I don't have to give off that energy like that. But I do, to be honest, sometimes I do feel left out. Like, damn, niggas could have hit me up. Like, y'all know I got it. Don't act like I ain't number one.
Right.
Don't act like I won't get in the studio and out sing every one of you niggas.
Yeah.
That's how I personally feel.
And that's how you should feel. You feel me? It's competitive in this shit that we do. You feel me?
Right. And it's still love at the end of the day.
Exactly.
I just posted Ocho. I listened. Fuck posting. I listened to his project. Exactly. And I liked it, you feel me? I hit Griff, so I'm like, let's get a feature, you know what I'm saying? So we supposed, you know, work something out, but sometimes I do feel left out, but at the end of the day, if you know what's up, then you know. Exactly,
you know, it's always a marathon. That's what niggas always gotta remind themselves.
It's a marathon, bro. It's not a race, bro.
Exactly, like everybody time gonna come to eat, and when they do, just take full advantage of that shit, you feel me?
Yeah, sure.
So when did you decide to start singing? Like, did you, because I know a lot of people, probably most singers, I wouldn't even say most singers, but a lot of singers that you know, they probably grew up in a church or something like
facts,
that.
Yeah,
you feel me? Was that you?
Nah, I didn't grow up in the church or nothing like that. I started singing when I was like, well, see, I had always been a big fan of Michael Jackson. So I was always the kid, you know, who don't like Mike? You feel me?
Come on, nigga.
Weird if you don't like Mike, bro. Like, so I was always the young Mike, you know what I mean? I dressed as him as Halloween, you know what I mean? So I took a liking to that. And one day my grandpa, he gave me a harmonica, and I never really noticed how it stuck with me, how that music, like how him giving me that little instrument, showing me how to do little sounds and whatnot, really stuck with me. Because when I hopped in the car with my mama the same day from her picking me up, I would hear them sounds that I was playing.
Yeah.
As a kid, you feel me? And it stuck with me, but you don't realize it until either somebody tell you or it just come, you know, naturally.
You just get older and just start thinking about shit.
And for me, it was kind of both. Like, as I got older, I didn't realize I really had a voice until one of the other homies who could sing too, he told me, like, nah, nigga, you gotta do it. Like,
yeah.
So I started singing more and more. I'm like, damn, nigga really can sing. What
the
fuck?
Yeah.
So that's when I got to high school. I switched high schools from Dominguez High School to Downey High School. They had a jazz choir there. So I tried out for jazz choir, made it. Then that's how, you know, I got the little extra critique I know my notes. You feel me? I know how to hit them, know how to make it do what it do. You feel me? So that's how it really started.
Yeah, like, that's when niggas need more programs and shit for us. Like, because a lot of people do sing. Yeah. And I feel like certain programs, like if you had a right instructor and shit, it'll help bring that out of certain people who are musically talented or may not even know it yet.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know?
A lot of us work with egos, though. You know, a lot of us don't want to give up that ego, that pride, and just suck it up and be like, man, fuck it, I'm finna just have to take somebody's opinion one time and just see what it do. You feel me? Like, a lot of people then told me, you know, well, ask me, hey, can you write for me? Can you write for me? I'm like, no, I'm not writing shit.
Yeah.
And then eventually came the time where I do song right now. You feel me? Somebody want to hit me do a song, like let's get in the studio. I'll write you a full song.
Yeah.
You feel me? So sometimes you just gotta either let it come to you or take that chance, bro.
See, and that's the thing. Like, I know when it comes to like, you got the rap and you got R&B. I always feel like it was, they look down on ghostwriting in the rap world.
Yeah, but they love it up in the R&B world.
Because not everybody can write a song and not everybody can sing.
Yeah.
You feel me? So if you got somebody who can write a song and somebody who can't sing,
Yeah.
I mean, who can write a song, you feel me, but he can't sing, then you got somebody who can sing, you feel me? That just go together, you feel me?
That's
like,
a fact.
But rapping, that's different. Like,
Yeah, it's different when it comes to rap. I mean, probably because it got that, rap is already like, I hate to say it, but it got that,
yeah.
You got that smooth rap, but rap got that, so if you that nigga, you be that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Everything that's from your heart, that's from your chest, you saying you went through in the streets, I expect you to actually be like that. I know it's partial entertainment.
Yeah.
But there has to be some truth to what you're doing. If
sure.
it's not some truth to what you're doing, what are you doing it
Yeah.
for? My nigga? Like,
You're supposed to express yourself.
but I wouldn't mind it though. Like if a nigga just really comfortable, be like, yeah, bro, that nigga wrote that hook for me. We worked on that hook together. Cause to be honest, that's how it go.
Yeah.
When you in the studio with your homies, especially out here, you got 2 or 3 niggas in there that's artists. They all putting their energy together, their inputs. He's saying doing it like this. He's saying no, hit it this way, do it this way. So it's really a strategic process of a whole group type of thing. But a lot of people don't want to give out that credit. You know what I'm saying? I don't work with a lot of people that have credit on songs. So that's songwriting, that's producing, that's engineering. I get my credit out.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So you ain't never thought about rapping?
Yeah. I think before I knew I could sing, I knew I wanted to do something in music. Like, I didn't know if I was going to be a singer, a rapper, a producer, whatever it may be. I used to write little raps when I was like 12 years old and shit like that. Just, because my favorite at the time was 50. So I always had that little, wanted to write something tight, you know what I mean? Something gangster. But, shit, hell yeah, man. That's all my mom listens to is Eazy-E, Ice Cube. That's her favorite.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You put on some Ice Cube right now and put on a song, she going to rap the whole song.
Oh, yeah.
You feel me? So that's how I got into it. But I never really seen myself as the rapper. Like, I tried it. I got a song out rapping too, but I didn't feel like I was me. It felt like I was putting on a persona. Right. And I don't really want to put on a persona to rap. Like, I'm not the nigga out here killing and doing that. And what I sing about, that's what I actually go through. Yeah. You feel me? So I want it to be true.
You feel like that was more your lane on that side.
Yeah, but what I will say, if a nigga want to get barred up, he can get barred up on me. It ain't nothing to get in that studio.
I like this nigga, man. I like this nigga.
It ain't nothing to get in that studio and barred up, bro, for real. Because let me tell you, niggas is talented, man. Yeah. You can't stay in one lane. You gotta manifest your other lanes too and make it happen.
So how do you feel about where R&B is today?
To be honest, I like it. A lot of people not comfortable with it. They don't like it, but I feel like you have just as much different varieties of R&B as you do rap.
Man, it's hella varieties in both.
Like, and a lot of people stuck in the 90s R&B. I'm gonna keep it straight. Yeah. Like, people stuck on that 90s, 2000s, and that's fine. Like, that's perfect. If that's what you love, then that's what you love. But appreciate people that's been putting out them hits for years. Trey Songz, Usher, Chris Brown. You feel me? All the niggas that's from the 2000s and up. Tory Lanez, you feel me? Like, his records, bro. Like, he can sing his ass off. So it's a lot of people, that got that voice, but they slept on because people want that 90s. They want that love shit, that real love shit that's going, let me beg to you, baby. Niggas ain't on that no more. Like,
we ain't on simp time.
We not. Like, you gonna get that every now and then, you feel me? But
that tricking shit, nigga.
We ain't on that no more. Like, you see, because we can get into it, but like the roles is starting to switch. Women is starting to act like niggas. Niggas is starting to act like bitches.
Man.
You feel me? So, nigga is like, we can't. I'm not finna get on that motherfucker singing my heart out like on no simp shit. To be honest, it's some records out there, but not like that, bro.
So do you like 90s R&B more or 2000s?
I'm the 90s kid. Like, I love 90s. I'm the Jagged Edge, Drew Hill, John B. Like, all that. I literally listen to that on my own. Michael Jackson. Like, I wake up and listen to it, bro. So that's what that's me. Genuine, Tyrese, all the way down.
I feel like Genuine was probably like one of my favorites.
I think he would go too, bro. It's a lot of them that's not appreciated, to be honest.
Yeah. I don't know. My mom used to play all that shit. So I feel like everybody mamas used to play that shit back in the day. Like, you walk in, they even had a case with all the CDs and that.
I mean, regardless, you was gonna hear like some R&B or some soul or some '90s or some Marvin Gaye. You was gonna hear something coming from our community.
Especially the neo soul for sure. Like,
yeah, even that, bro. Like, my mom's listened to a lot of Erykah Badu, you know, Jill Scott. What else you used to listen to, Mom? What's D'Angelo? What's the other girl, the other lady name? I can't think of her name right now, but man, a lot, bro. Like,
yeah.
I wake up and listen to Faith Evans. I don't care.
Yeah. Real shit though. You feel me?
That's what I like.
And that's how you keep the music going. That's how you keep shit alive too. And remember great music. You feel me? That's how you pass shit down to our kids, and so that they gonna remember like, oh,
that's
y'all.
A fact.
Our parents used to play this all the time, and they gonna be like, damn, our kids ain't supposed to know nothing about no damn Faith Evans. You feel me?
Like,
but
I really want these kids to know about, like, you know how we be having barbecues with our families, or we used to have barbecues with our families when we was younger. They used to play them hits.
Yeah.
I want us to have that same type of feeling with our future kids. Like, we should be able to play them hits and be like, this shit used to go back in the day. You feel me? And our kids be like, what's that?
Yeah.
And to keep that energy going. You feel me? That's what's important.
So, I seen when you on Twitter, nigga, you said you wanted a project engineered by all women. What else did you say?
I wanted it exclusively done by all women, like engineered by women, my cover art done, my producing done, everything done by women because, for one, I mean, they overlooked, just as a lot of people is overlooked. Sometimes it matter about, you know, who you are, where you are, what you doing, but sometimes it's really straight up because of your gender or what you do. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of people in LA that's, as far as women, that slept on, like when it comes to engineering, producing and all. Like, I know a lot of girls that can really like get in there and make it happen, but it's a lot of people in a way that want certain things from certain people that won't allow that to happen. So I feel like, fucking, I'm already doing something different. Ain't nobody out here singing like I'm singing.
Yeah. So
why not? Let's do something different. Let's have something completely for all women. Let's make this a project just for them specifically.
And they gonna be the real ladies' man after that.
Hey man, that's the outcome. I ain't mad at it, but the objective is to shed more light on people that need to be shed on. You know, that they need to be praised just as much as we do.
Yeah. And that's a lot of fields, and especially in the creative world, if you're a creative, you know, videographer, DJ, you know, women do have, you know, the short end, but that's been like since the beginning of time and shit. So that's a work in progress for sure. So you do need people, like you said, that's on different shit to have a different approach. You know what I'm saying? So say that you do have all those women work on your project, that shit crack. You feel me? Then they gonna look at all the credits like who?
Right.
Then it's
they get all the glory.
Exactly.
They get all the glory. It's not just to do it just because I want to work with all women. Like I could, you know, no, it's for their glory. You know what I mean? Because I want to work with them too. You know what I mean? You get in the studio, I'm making R&B anyway. I want to know what the women, how they feel about the song.
Because they gonna tell you the real too.
And facts. The homie might lie to me and be like, yeah, it's cool. Like, nah, it's not cool, nigga. If it ain't cool, like, let me know. Like, a girl might actually like it because it's much more slower or what it's much her tone, whatever it might be. But you need both inputs. You know what I'm saying? So it really depends.
So yeah, good looking for sure.
Yeah.
Courtesy like a motherfucker.
That's that gravelly. Be careful with him.
Oh yeah. All right.
You probably got a burnt part right now too. Sorry, partner.
So, how you feel about auto-tune?
He gonna be high as hell. Auto-tune is like, to be honest, like, it's whatever. Like, if you use it, then, you know, all glory to you, my nigga. Like, if that's what you get in the studio, you do, you know, do it. But if a nigga want to get critical, like, when I specifically use auto-tune, I go in there and I use it on certain notes that I know, like, okay, I could have hit that better, but let's put some auto-tune on it and see how I feel mixed with this. And if it worked, then it worked. But 9 times out of 10, I don't really use auto-tune like that. It depends on the engineer and what he want to do sometimes. But I'm not a hater of it, you know. I listen to, you know, the rappers that do auto-tune, so I cannot be mad at it. But when it comes to, like, people that are in the LA scene like me, I want to hear more, like, raw vocals, you know what I'm saying, from people that can actually get that singing or get that note off, you know what I'm saying?
I like auto-tune. I don't have nothing against it either. I feel the same.
Yeah.
I just don't like when it's overused. You feel me?
I can agree to that, yeah. And a lot of people do overuse it, but a lot of people don't know how to use
Exactly.
auto-tune.
And the engineers don't know how to use it. You feel me?
And I didn't figure that out either till I really started getting into music and started then going to different spaces and different engineering studios. And some auto-tunes sound like robots.
Yeah.
Some auto-tune actually you hear your voice. You know what I'm saying? And you could manipulate it, do what you want to do. But it's, hey, if that's what you do, that's what you do. You feel me? But if that's what you do, don't compare yourself to me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because you.
I'm gonna get in that joint without the auto tune.
Yeah.
Feel me?
So that must mean you probably was like a big fan of T-Pain then.
Not really.
Just the hits.
I like T-Pain, but it wasn't like, you know, I probably owned about 2 albums. If you know, wasn't like that. You know, when I really got into autotune, who really made me like it, which is kind of, you know, different, is Future. Future really made me like autotune because I seen what he could do with it and what he was singing, and you know the shit that he doing. I'm like, damn, this nigga really different. Like, you know, every song he put out is a hit. That inspired me to actually not only like autotune, but actually get in the studio and like make some hits. Like making a song, nigga, make a record, bro. You know?
Yeah, some motherfuckers vibe to and shit. You feel me? And honestly, like cause you know I be DJing and shit.
Yeah.
And when I be going around doing my different gigs and shit, you know, I break LA artists. Nobody can't say I don't. Like, well, I ain't gonna say I break them, but I play their music. I push them. You feel me?
Facts.
So like, you know, Mo Thorough from Left Field, all them Left Field niggas. Like he had something called How to Be a Player as a song. Went to a party. You feel me? I'm doing my shit, DJing. You feel me? I just threw it in there. You feel me? Everybody kept going up. You feel me? For one, because I'm a dope DJ, nigga. First of all, you feel me?
Go make it slap regardless.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a bleed it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I threw that motherfucker in there, I'm like, they was feeling it out, and then they just kept vibing and shit, you feel me? And I'm like, oh yeah, this is a banger. That's how I knew, like, all right, I'm gonna play this motherfucker, you feel me? Like,
that's how I go. We need more of that too, you know? I feel like a lot of that is slept on. Like, our DJs been slept on. Because we don't really appreciate them. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't really know when them niggas really in the club or at a party or something, they playing our song unless somebody add us or something like that.
That's what I do. Like, when I play this shit, I tag y'all.
Yeah, I hope so, because I'm gonna repost the bitch. I'm gonna say
Sean Nev, you know who that is?
Yeah, I listen to his music. I'm actually a fan of his music.
Exactly, that's the homie. He put up to my bonfire. I was DJing and shit. Seen that nigga. I said, because I was thinking about playing somebody else shit, but when I see him pull up, I said, oh yeah, I'm about to throw his little bossa nova shit. Threw that on, you feel me? Like,
slapper.
You know what I'm saying? Like me, I feel like when it comes to this DJ shit, I actually push LA. Like, you know, the vibes went back in, you know what I'm saying, middle school, high school, like the parties where a nigga throwing on all the LA bangs, you feel me? Then you switch it around, but then they go back. You know what I'm saying? That's how I DJ.
Yeah.
When you go to a lot of different events out here and
you
shit,
don't hear that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, so recently on 4th of July, it was an event, you feel me? It was DJing and shit. It was like 7 DJs, to my knowledge. You feel me? Probably could have been more or less. But I was the first nigga to go on, though. But I killed that shit. I was ended up being on for like 2 hours, you feel me? So by the time I got off, it was a decent amount of motherfuckers there, you feel me? And motherfuckers like, damn, he dope, you feel me? Everybody else, they was playing, you know, that was good, though, you know what I'm saying? They held it down, not take away nothing from them, but, you know what I'm saying? I had the street bangers, you feel me? I play the streets. What I know the streets want to hear, you feel me? So that's how I know, like, from just DJing when people got bangers. Like, I was listening to your Desire and on the Me, Myself, and I.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite joints by myself.
Yeah, I like that one.
Thank you.
I like that one.
Yeah, I'll be hoping they get in that club or wherever you at. Play it in your car. I don't care where you at. Play it for your granny.
Yeah. Oh, also Traffic.
Traffic, yeah. I slept on my own song. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I knew that song was fire, but I didn't know it was fire until I was just playing my music one day, and I just like, oh shit, what's this? I said, nigga, this me. This is a banger right here. Like, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes that happen though, man. Sometimes it be the songs that you be thinking that's cool, and the fans love it.
Yeah.
They love it more than you do, and you slept on your own show because you like, damn, I thought this song was the it. You know what I'm saying? And this one's really the it right here. You know. But it's really about how you play your cards, because you can still make that song the it song. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what they say. You never know what's gonna be a banger till it leave the studio and you put it out.
Facts.
You feel me?
And I didn't learn, like, music is, bro, that shit like 90% business, 10% entertainment.
What?
Because even when you drop a song, like, depending on how big, you could drop a song tomorrow. I could drop a song tomorrow and get 1 million views tomorrow. that song really not gonna blow up like it's supposed to until a year. You see your real outcome after a year.
Yeah, the songs that blow up, you be like, okay, like if they don't go viral off of like TikTok, like right then and there type shit, you feel me? Then like the one that's a hit in your section, that shit gonna blow up later on.
You gonna see it like a year. Like I put out a song called Forever. It did about 1,000, 2,000. My regular 3,000, 4,000 views going up. Right. One day I woke up, checked it, it said 10K. I said, what? I said, where all this come from?
Damn.
You know what I mean? Then it kept growing, 20K, 30K. So I'm like, all you need is just that one hit, that dedication, and just really actually believe in yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's where it come at, shit, the belief.
Hell yeah.
A lot of times, shit, you may be the only one who feel like, you know, you the only one on your team that really believe in yourself. You know, you go through the motions as an artist, you feel me?
Hell yeah, bro. Just like you do when you at your job, or you got a group project, or you anything, your family, anything, like all of that shit come into play. You start thinking like, damn, I'm doing this by myself. I'm doing this. Like, am I making the right move? Should I stop? Should I go harder? What do I do? Do I sign? Do I not sign? Like, what's the options on the table? You know, but for me personally, like everything line up on its own. I never really try to force anything. Like if it's gonna be, it's gonna be. But if it's not gonna be, like, and the universe giving me signals where it's like it's done, then it's dead, then I'ma dead it. You know, but sometimes you gotta push for that extra mile and see what's the outcome. Sometimes it be good, sometimes it be bullshit.
I feel that. So I know at the beginning you was AZ Benzz. You know, I gotta ask. You know, I gotta come around to that. People gotta know why you dropped the AZ.
Realistically, on some real shit, I had a situation where I wasn't really like seeing eye to eye with certain people, and ended up becoming a situation that it could have been solved, but it wasn't. So, you know, and LA politics come with a lot of like, oh, I fuck with him, so I can't really fuck with you. I fuck with him, so I can't really fuck with you. So it's like, at the end of the day, I kind of had to like start focusing on myself. You know what I'm saying? I never truly go into the deep story of actually like what's going on, because that's between me and that person. You know what I'm saying? But what I can say though, like at the end of the day, I had to evolve. Like whether it was gonna be AZ Benzz or just Benzz or whatever it was gonna be, I had to evolve as a person. You know what I'm saying? And that just came along with that process. You know what I'm saying? So it really, like, people always question me about that shit, and I have no problem. Like I don't. It's no hate in my heart. Like people ask me about them or that situation, I'm like, look, I don't hate niggas. Like I want to see niggas win. Like if you think I don't still listen to niggas' music sometimes, you crazy. These are some of the hottest people out here. You know what I'm saying? That's just being a real
separating business from personal.
You know what I'm saying? So like at the end of the day, I had to like evolve for myself. Whether forget the name. Yeah,
exactly.
I could have named myself anything. I had to evolve. You know what I'm saying? And that's what really happened.
And I can understand that. You know, I've been in certain situations and shit. You know, I first started out rapping. So that's how motherfuckers knew who I was off the jump, you feel me? I was rapping and shit. And I fucking with niggas and shit. But, you know, certain points come where y'all just may not be on the same level. You know what I'm saying? I was seeing eye to eye at the point. Just like, all right, this where
and everybody, you know, they got I can't blame people for wanting to know. Like, if you're an artist and you know, you kind of well-known, whatever you do out here, and people know of you for that reason, people want to know. So I don't blame people for wanting to know, but people always give their 2 cents. They think it's about money or this situation or that, or it's nothing like that. Nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? It's literally just when you grow up with your homies and y'all niggas been growing up since 16 years old. Y'all brothers and y'all doing y'all thing. You feel me? Sometimes y'all niggas gonna split apart. Fuck the name, nigga. Like, exactly, I could have split apart with the same name. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how shit happened. But at the end of the day, like I always say, ain't no hate in my heart, bro. Like, I don't hate nobody. You feel me? So if it's love, then it's love. But I don't hate nobody, bro.
That's what's
it's green.
Hell yeah, them niggas. And that's real. That niggas can even still show love. You know, knowing that y'all had the differences or whatever. You feel me? Like, and just not like talked about not having hate in your heart.
Yeah,
a lot of niggas would be on some, you know, straight hater shit.
That ego shit.
You feel me?
They gotta have that image and shit, man. How your image do what you do, but me personally, like, Corona really set me down. It made me like pay attention. That's one thing it did. It made me like read books, nigga, like really learn my knowledge. So when I start, you know, I look at shit differently now. Before I look at somebody that look like you and like think like, damn, what this nigga feel. Now I'm like, what's up, bro? You feel me? Like, cause I think we all kind of had that mentality, like, what this nigga gonna, when we walk up the street, we pass somebody that look like us, we like, either he gonna be cool or he gonna be on some weird shit, or the nigga just gonna look back when I look back, see if he try to, you know what I'm saying? And now I don't do that because I don't want to give out that energy. You know what I'm saying? If you do that, then it's just gonna reciprocate. Yeah. So now I'm like, I give my trust. I still don't give my back to him, but I don't give my trust. I'm like, okay, let me see what you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's all a part of the process. But that shit set me down. It made me pay attention. So that's why I'm like, I don't hate nobody. I can't think of one person that I don't like really like that. Like, same. Honestly, like, cause if I don't really, like, I'm giving you my time and my energy. You know what I'm saying? Me not liking you, I'm waking up thinking about you. I'm a grown ass man. Nah, I wake up literally think about what I'm gonna do like the next day. Like what's gonna happen a month from now. Like what do I want? Am I gonna buy a new car? Am I gonna move out? What do I want to do? I want to drop a new album. Nigga, I want to what? You know what I'm saying? That's the shit that I be on. So
you just leave all that shit behind. You feel me? Keep pushing forward. You feel me?
You got to.
So when the next time you gonna drop a project EP or something on us, man?
I'm thinking about dropping in September because I want to do my own show too. Like I was supposed to do my own show in last year of March before the corona started. Like before it really started, I had everything planned out. Everything was good, but then I think like the next day after I booked everything I needed, or the next like weekend or whatever, they put out the announcement that all of like
everything shut down.
Everything shut down, so we wasn't even gonna be able to do it. So I was like, man, I'm gonna just wait, you know. But I think it's about that time after I drop one more project this year to really give my own show. I was bringing people out. It was gonna be an R&B show, you know what I'm saying? So I was gonna bring I was trying to find another girl to come, you know, perform for us, but that's what's next in store for me. I'm worried about doing my own show.
I may have somebody for y'all. That's dope though.
Yeah, send it through, and I trust you too.
Yeah.
I know I got a couple in mind now because the corona brought some people out.
Yeah.
I didn't even know about some of these artists until, you know, they sat down and really started paying attention to their career. You know.
Yeah, we definitely looking forward to that shit. You feel me?
September.
Cause you do that, drop that, do like good promo, videos or whatever. And
I'm gonna go hard. It's all about how much you really want it and how much you're willing to give up. You know, sacrificing. It really is, because it's all a money game, and depending on how much you're willing to put in your project, that's how much you're gonna put out. That's what I learned. Yeah. For me, you know, I could put $100 into it and get 200, 300. Or I could put 1,000 and get 3,000 or 5,000. Over time, won't be at once, but that's how the game go. You know what I mean? Especially when you're an independent artist, you putting all your hard work into yourself.
Exactly. So, do you ever see yourself like putting rap niggas on? Well, you know, you do have rap niggas on your shit, but like making, you know, a little bit more bangers like that, like as singles or some shit. You feel me?
Hell yeah, it's a lot of rap artists that I would like to work with in LA. You know, but I just can't catch them. You know, that'd be my thing. Like, sometimes it just be the wrong timing, or they be in the studio and I be in the studio at the same time, and we just different spots. But it's a lot of artists that I would like to work with that rap and sing that I would like to get more songs with.
Yeah. Man, we gonna start making shit happen, man.
We gonna make it happen.
Them collabs. They're not, as far as the collabs, because I feel like hearing you collab with more people would be dope.
Yeah, fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because I know, like, your projects already be dope. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You got your own singing style and shit. And then, like, me, myself, and I, that shit was, like, West Coast like a motherfucker. And it reminded me of, like you said, them earlier Ty Dolla $ign and shit. Yeah. They had their own, you feel me? It was, like, one of them type of joints. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, so I'm, like, more collabs next time. You feel me? Like, even if it's not the next project, you feel me? Like, but just, like, in between or something. You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree. I'll be trying, man. I mean, but see, when I was, you right. But what I can say is when I was doing that project, I was also doing a collab project with Sambo, and my boy, he sing too. He from Mac G, Keith Rich's camp.
Oh, Get Rich. Yeah, I seen him with them.
Yeah, so we recorded that, like, I think before Corona started. We been had that, but I was working on that, and then we, you know, took our time to see what was going on. He ended up having a baby, so we kind of pushed everything back. Yeah, and all of that. So I do be trying to work with more artists, but at the same time, I ain't gonna lie, I am like a kind of like, yeah, let me do this, let me get in here by myself. Because I don't never be in the studio with 2, 3, 4, 5 niggas.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that at all. Like, that's how I used to be too.
Like I have no problem with it. It just when I book a session, like you can come to the studio, but niggas ain't finna be in here and hi kiki. Like nigga, I'm finna work.
Yeah, this
is literally my job. Like I don't come to your job and hi kiki, nigga. Like you can smoke, kick it, bring your girl, whatever you wanna do. But you know all of that loud shit and drinking and all that shit, like it's fun. Not for me every time. I like to actually work. So it just depends, you know, who it is and what we gonna do.
Yeah.
Niggas get in that studio and be in there for 6 hours and get one song. Like that's fine.
Yeah, hey.
If that's what you wanna do.
Yeah.
Not me though.
Yeah.
It's it's how you work.
Yeah.
You know, I've been in that situation where I've been in there for 6 hours. I done laid down the hook. He's still working on his verse. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, you know, I'll be back.
Yeah, back.
You know what I'm saying? So
prepare, nigga. Like
it all depends, man.
Yeah, but we definitely gonna look forward to everything you got coming, man. I know I am. Y'all look out for Benzz, man. He doing this thing. He doing this shit with this singing shit, man. He got this on lock. He said September for the show. That's what we gonna look out for. But you know, I'm gonna keep y'all updated on whenever it is. You feel me? I'm gonna stay up to date, keep y'all in tune and shit. But you know what I'm saying? This DJ Sir Tyson, hit him up. Benzz, fuck with us.
Yes, sir.